Saturday Night Live just hit a major milestone: 50 years of comedy, unforgettable characters, and legendary performances. The SNL50 special was a spectacular celebration of everything that has made the show a late-night institution. Fans were treated to the return of classic sketches, surprise guest appearances, and even a debut from Hollywood royalty, Meryl Streep. Let's break down some of the best moments from this unforgettable night. Debbie Downer returns and steals the show. One of the biggest highlights of the night was the return of Debbie Downer, the iconic character played by Rachel Dratch. Known for her hilariously depressing observations at the worst possible moments, Debbie didn't disappoint. In a brand new sketch, Debbie found herself at a star-studded SNL anniversary party, surrounded by both past and present cast members. Every time someone tried to celebrate the show's success, Debbie managed to bring up a gloomy fact, whether it was about climate change, celebrity scandals, or the state of the world in general. The entire cast struggled to keep a straight face, just like in the original Debbie Downer sketches. The audience erupted in laughter as Dratch once again nailed her signature frown and dramatic sigh. It was a perfect way to bring back one of SNL's most beloved characters. Linda and Domingo make their grand return. Another fan-favorite comeback was Linda and Domingo, the oddball musical duo played by Fred Armisen and Kristen Wiig. Their quirky performances and over-the-top accents have always been a hit with audiences, and their return for SNL50 was no exception. This time, Linda and Domingo performed a bizarre yet hilarious medley of songs that made absolutely no sense, but in the best way possible. With their exaggerated hand gestures, awkward harmonies, and ridiculous costumes, they had the audience in stitches. Armisen and Wiig have an undeniable comedic chemistry, and their performance was a perfect throwback to the kind of weird, unpredictable humor that SNL is famous for. Meryl Streep's surprising SNL debut. Perhaps the biggest surprise of the night was the SNL debut of none other than Meryl Streep. Despite her decades-long career and 3 Academy Awards, Streep had never hosted or appeared on the show, until now. Streep made her grand entrance in a sketch parodying her own career, playing an exaggerated version of herself trying to prove that she could do comedy. She went all in, poking fun at her dramatic acting style, her countless Oscar nominations, and even her ability to cry on cue. The audience loved seeing her let loose and embrace the ridiculousness of SNL. Whether she was overacting in a fake soap opera scene or pretending to be a contestant on Celebrity Jeopardy, Streep proved that she has comedy chops to match her legendary acting skills. Her performance was met with thunderous applause, and many fans are now hoping she'll return to host a full episode in the future. Other standout moments. The SNL50 special was packed with even more unforgettable moments. Some of the biggest highlights included a Weekend Update reunion. Several former anchors, including Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and Seth Meyers, returned to deliver a special anniversary edition of Weekend Update. Their banter was as sharp as ever, and they took plenty of playful jabs at politics and pop culture. Surprise cameos, from former cast members like Bill Hader and Eddie Murphy to celebrity fans of the show like Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. The night was filled with surprise appearances. A tribute to SNL's legacy. The special also took time to honor past cast members and the incredible impact SNL has had on comedy over the last 50 years. Archival clips reminded viewers of some of the show's greatest moments, from the original Not Ready for Primetime players to more recent viral sketches. Final thoughts. The SNL50 special was everything fans could have hoped for: a hilarious, nostalgic, and star-studded tribute to one of television's most influential shows. With the return of classic characters like Debbie Downer and Linda and Domingo, plus the surprise debut of Meryl Streep, it was a night to remember. As Saturday Night Live heads into its next chapter, one thing is clear. After 50 years, the show is still going strong, making audiences laugh and creating unforgettable moments.